Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. Today we're going to be leveling up our party so that we are ready to do the main story. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about the game design and the change made as part of this remake. So, in the original, from my understanding, if you were to travel, say from here to Lionel Castle, and I was kind of hoping there would be a random fight there, and there is a random fight, you would have to do the random fight, right? It wouldn't be an option, you would just have to do it. This will naturally increase your XP over time, which I think would have actually fixed our XP issues. If we were doing all the random fights, we would naturally be higher leveled. It makes sense, right? You're doing more fights. This is something that wouldn't have been a problem in the original, because you have to do the fights, but in the remake, because you don't have to do them, you're effectively opting out of XP as you go through the game, leading to situations like this where we end up completely underleveled for the main story. It's also going to change the pacing of the game, because in the original, as you went from place to place, you have to do all of these fights, and it's naturally slowing it down. It's making it feel like more of a journey between the different areas. While we can just simply go, actually I don't need to do that fight, we're fine, we've done it. Which means that your game will feel like it's playing quicker, because you're moving from main story to main story to main story beat so much quicker. It's an interesting problem that's been created by adding a quality of life feature to the game. I guess you could replicate it in the original by trying to move from place to place, and if you get a fight, just reloading the game and then doing it again until you don't get the random fight. But yeah, it's weird. I was also thinking that there are other games that we played that have had similar ways of solving this problem, or have had this problem created. Like, we played the remake of Persona 3, and in Persona 3, originally, there is a mechanic where you can't stay in dungeons too long because your characters will get tired, which naturally means that you're going to have to go in and out of dungeons a lot. However, in the remake for Persona 3, that mechanic doesn't exist, so at a certain point, you can just sit in a dungeon as long as you like, and you can just gain as much XP as you like while you're there. Now, their way of fixing it is Atlas's normal way of fixing it, where if you're over-leveled, then you just start gaining less and less XP, so it makes it more and more of a slog, so you naturally end up about the right level, but it's a problem created by the remake in that you don't really know when you should go back and leave the dungeon, because your characters aren't running out of resources. You're just having to choose. You're having to be like, oh, I feel like I'm at the right level, so I'll just go back. So they added a quality of life feature to make it so that you weren't constantly being hit by this mechanic, but it caused another issue, right? Like, it broke some of the natural flow of the original game. I was also thinking of a game like Fire Emblem here, and why this issue doesn't come up in that, and I think that, at least for the ones I played, I think the reason why it doesn't happen there as often is because they tend to limit the number of fights that you can do. They tend to be like, okay, you can only do this many fights, you're gonna be about the right level, because they know how many fights you're doing, and they know how much XP you're getting in each fight, and they know roughly where your character should be when you reach a certain point in the game. And most of the time that tends to work. But yeah, it's interesting that this is kind of a problem that's happening in remakes more. The original assuming that you're going to do tons of random fights, and then it giving you the option to opt out of them. I guess the flip side of that is, maybe in the original, if you had to do all the random fights, and you were doing all the errands, you would end up over-leveled, because you would have to walk back and forth between places, get tons of random fights, and you'd effectively just have to grind out errands. Like, if we had to do those 16-day errands, and let's say that we got 8 fights during that, we might end up significantly over-leveled given the number of those that we did. So, yeah. Also, it would take so much longer, because we'd have to not send in an entire... we couldn't send our entire party there and just leave Ramza out, because, well, you'd need the party to do the fights. So, anyway. Just some interesting thoughts before we get into this. Let's go to Ivalice I don't remember this one. Let's go to Ivalice and let's do a fight. Right. So going in with main party, Agrius has Knight, which means that we can lower power on Agrius, so that should be fine. Oh, okay. I remember this one a little bit. Oh, wait, no, wait, have we done random fights? Have we done random fights on this one before? I just completely forgot about it. Oh, okay. Well, it's fine then. Whatever. Ramza. Agrius. Francis. Thomasine.
Begin.
And Matty. Yeah, I think Matty's the right option
Ready
here.
as ever.
Let's go.
It's time.
Defeat all enemies. Okay. So I think the Chocobos are the only ones that can actually get here very quickly. The rest are gonna struggle. So
My turn.
they should naturally filter in. We're not really worried again about the XP that we get from the individual enemies. We're more worried about the XP that we get. So I just want to see the range. Yeah. We're more worried about getting one that we can farm XP on later, because I think that's just the more efficient way of doing it. Yeah, let's do Aura Blast.
Take this!
Nice. Okay.
Come then.
You're gonna head up here. And Hallowed Bolt. You could go up here. And Divine Ruination. Nope. Up here. And Divine Ruination. That doesn't quite hit. Well, yeah. Just trying to work out. Maybe here? Then Divine Ruination? Yeah. Okay. That's good. Right. Thomasine, use some haste stuff here? Yeah. And then wait. Matthew? I might actually raise Matthew's faith up again. I think him being unable to be hit by like some of our good magic is a bit of a problem. So that's Tanglevine. So what about this? Contortion. Oh, I can do Contortion. Okay. Do it. Nice. Okay.
Victory is assured.
Hey,
Ever
Homicide's level
onward.
increased. Nice. Okay. Oh, I was forgetting that it's the fast forward one I should use more. Arithmetics. Let's have a little look here at this thing. So 74, 11. So, well, that's HP. What says XP? Its XP is 92. Okay. Level is 23. So prime number level would hit it. And then we could do like a fire. Hit Ramza as well. I think that's okay. As long as it doesn't kill Ramza. Let's see. I hope that would be enough to kill it, but it was not. Okay. So why did that only do 6 to them, but it did 36 to Ramza? Like, what am I missing here? So I did 6 to you, but I did 36 to Ramza. Do you have natural resistances to fire? Just trying to see if there's anything else that he's got in here. No. Yeah, I have no idea why they, like, it might be related to the star sign, maybe? Not sure. Anyway. Time magics, let's cast, well, let's move forward. Then cast a haste here. Okay. I'm not too worried that it didn't kill it. It's like it's not going to cause us any issues, but it's just, yeah, it's odd. I should probably look into it at some point, but anyway. Choco Cure gets used. Oh, also, because I'm like starting to look more things up about this game, I'm getting more things recommended to me about it, and I do love occasionally just seeing a post which is like, I hate chocobos. Like, they're the worst enemies. They keep healing, like all of the problems that I'm having with them, and I'm like, yes, fantastic. More people agree with me that these are very difficult enemies to fight.
Surging rage erupt. An extension of my fist become Aura Blast.
Because they, yeah, they heal themselves and others. It is basically just a DPS check.
Right.
Okay. Divine Ruination. Cool. That's fine.
Leave it to me.
What about here? Is this Tangle Barbs? Or Tangle Vine? Yeah. How about here? Contortion. Okay, that works. Cool. That's confused. It's gonna hit his friend. That's okay. Oh, we use tentacles to remove confusion. I see. Speechcraft, you're gonna start preaching to Matthew just to raise his faith a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. That's okay. Move down here. Aura Blast. Okay. Ramza leveled up. Yeah. Could just cast a white magic, I suppose. Like a protect or something. Yeah, that's fine. I will move you over here for now. Right. Cool. Choco Cure. And now you're gonna hit Ramza, except he parried it. Agrius. They're lining up for Divine Ruination. Cool. Nice. Okay. Wait. Preach to Matthew. Hey, raising his faith just a little bit. I don't think it needs to go like all the way up. I just think a little bit up is going to be good for us. Hit him. I also like Matthew's long range stuff now. Sure, he has to stand on specific tiles, but when we solve that issue, him having long range stuff is going to be pretty good. It'll just give him something to do on different turns. Right, let's go in here. Guess you could just attack. Yeah? Wow. That's just annoying. Okay, weird tentacle dude is running away. Haste is worn off. We need to reapply haste at some point. Well, might as well move in here and then reapply haste. Yeah, it's fine. This way. Cool. Agrius. Divine Ruination over the only area they can cross the water at. Cool. Her level went up to 25. Okay. Attack the Chocobo. Okay. Ow.
My time is now.
wonder if I have anything else I want to cast. I could cast like a... So I would do prime... Well, I would do target level is prime and haste. But Ramza's is no longer there. So I could actually do prime... I could actually do slow. Yeah. Cool. That's fine. Wait. Choco Cure coming in. This thing's running over to Choco Cure. That's fine. Them going up in level is good for us. It means that we can... yeah, if they go up in level, it means we get more XP. So, that's fine. You're going to wait here.
It is time.
And you're going to be preached to. Nice. Okay. I know that we deliberately lowered his faith at one point, which makes it very funny that we're now deliberately raising it, but... Anyway.
Leave it to me.
Wait.
Come on.
Chakra. Okay. That's fine. Back in the water. I guess I can do target level as prime and cast like a Thundaga on them, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That didn't do nearly as much as you would think it would do. Right. Preach. Matthew. Cool. He's getting there. Choco Cure. That's all fine. Agrius. Well, time for another Divine Ruination. Okay. Wait. Contortion. Okay. Wait.
I must concentrate.
Aura Blast. Missed, huh? Preach to him again. Okay. That's fine. Arithmetics. Target level. Prime. I don't know. How about one of these? Cool. Wait on that. Haste is worn off. Okay. Now attacking Agrius. Holy Sword, Divine Ruination. Cool. Contortion. Nice. Another one down. And now we can sit back here and do another haste here. And wait. Cool. Oh. Use Chakra. Nice. Speechcraft, Preach to Matthew. Nice. We've had quite a few hits on that one. That's not bad. Guess I could just move you up here and pick this up. Okay. I think that Chocobo is going to be the one that we lower the stats on, by the way. Target, level, prime, Blizzara. Sure. Nice, we got it. Okay. So now Karna's going to come up here. That's okay. Chakra. And move here.
Onward.
Keep preaching to Matthew. Okay. Crystal doesn't matter. Oh, don't turn them to stone. Wait.
Come then.
I was thinking, yeah, don't use an ability that can cause stone, because stone will probably end the combat. Bend power.
How to
Okay.
proceed?
No, nothing. Multiple of 5. Multiple of 4. Okay, so I can cast on a multiple of 4. Let's do like a protect on a multiple of 4. Nice. Okay. You're going to cast a Preach onto Matthew. Cool. Still working. That's great. Get into the group. That's what we want to see. Okay, level increasing is great, because now you're level 23, which is a prime number. Which is perfect for us. Steal XP. You have no XP to steal because you just got XP. Steal Gil. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just working out where I need to go. You need to go here. And it doesn't actually matter what you do. Yeah, you're going to wait here for now. You're going to move to this square. And I'm going to cast another haste. Cool. Nice. Then you're going to move here, and now we have it trapped. Wonderful. Now we can rend its power. Perfect. Getting that means that it's now at 5. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. So, I can do target level prime. I can just start casting all sorts of things on it, like immobilize. Cool. Nice.
Come on.
Okay. So what do I want to do now? So Purification wouldn't do anything. Revive won't do anything. Chakra only works if you're lower in HP. I guess I want to attack it. Okay, and then wait with my back to it. Okay. Somebody's going to have to heal it, but that's okay. You can steal Gil, which is a 100% success chance. Nice. Okay.
It is time.
You're gonna cast Preach on Matthew again. Okay.
Right.
You're also going to just attack it? Okay. I get the feeling I'm gonna end up in a situation where I'm gonna end up critting it by accident. That's okay. You need to do nothing this turn. Arithmetics, level, prime, Cura. Cool.
Onward.
Keep preaching to Matthew. Okay. Cool. Steal more Gil. Nice. Yay, he's attacking Oh. I thought they're attacking Ramza. He can finally just use Chakra to heal. Nope, that would not be the case. Could apply like an immobilize to Ramza. Be interesting. Yeah. For now, you can maybe attack? Nah, just wait for a second. Okay. You should be rending power. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Okay. Steal Gil. Nice. Okay. Target level is a prime Cura. Nice. Okay. Now we've got it trapped, and now we can level. Purification, or remove immobilized from himself. Right.
It is time.
Keep preaching. Okay. Wait. Okay. Art of War. Lower power. Nice. Night job increased. Steal Gil. Cool. Preach. Nice. Okay. I think having... Yeah, I think I was just thinking about where I want Matthew to be. I think having him on the lower end of Faith is fine. I just think having him in the 30s was like too much of a problem. Was he on like 35? So we've gone up 8 plus 20, so we've gone up 28, which means that we're getting him a plus. Shouldn't be this difficult to do it. We're getting plus 7, so that put him at 42. So I think one more preach and he's back to where he was, which seemed fine. Where he was seemed absolutely fine. You're gonna attack. Okay. And then you're gonna wait for it facing the other direction. Okay. Cure. Nice. Okay. Ren power. So that should be a power of 0 now on it, I think. Oh, sorry, power of 1. Perfect. Steel Gill. Cool. Nice. Now level 25. So I think I'm happy with where he's at with that. Now I could praise him to raise his bravery. Yeah, we could keep doing this. It's gonna take a while, but I think it's fine. She's already at level 26, which is where I want people to be at anyway. We use chakra to heal. Wonderful.
Come then.
He's also maxed out the samurai level, which is cool. Ren magic. Cool.
Leave it to me.
Steel Gill. Okay.
Victory awaits.
Praise. Okay.
My time is now.
Arithmetics, target level, prime cura. Cool. I gotta say, when you get the right arithmetics like setup, it's amazing. I think the problem is making sure you get the setup and having that be consistent. I think that's where you're gonna run into issues with it. But anyway. Ren magic. Okay. Steel Gill. I don't know if there's a limit to stealing Gill, but it works really well as a way of gaining like XP.
It is time.
Praise. Nice, it went off. Okay. I think that will help him because that's going to make his reflexes better, right? Because reflexes is a reaction ability, so it's going to make it so he dodges even more stuff, which is cool. Nice. Ren magic. Okay. Still has magic to rend, right? Oh, yeah, plenty. Okay. Steel Gill. Okay. Target level, prime cura. Okay. Back to praising. Okay. That's fine. Attack it. Wonderful. Level 25 for Ramza. Still a little under-leveled, but that's okay. At some point, we will like stop doing the others' turns and then just focus entirely on Ramza. Cool. Right. Keep trying to praise. It's going well so far. He can heal with chakra. He's 2 health down. Nice.
Come then.
Ren magic. Okay.
Whatever it takes.
She's almost there. Prime cura. Right.
Leave it to me.
Steel Gill. Okay, one more of those, we'll get to level 26. Right. Praise. Cool.
I must concentrate.
Attack. I was thinking the most we've seen one do is 77, so 78 health is pretty safe. Okay. Steal. This will be your last turn then. For now. I'm happy with level 26. That works. Okay. You're gonna keep praising though, because there are benefits when it works.
My turn.
Also, I think that our magic users tend to get a little under-leveled in like actual fights because they don't tend to do anything. So yeah, I'm fine spending a little bit of time like getting them slightly ahead.
Come then.
Right, red magic. Okay, must be getting to the point where I can't do that anymore. Yeah, probably one more and then I can't do that. I said I was going to do no more. I'm going to do one more Steel Gill. There you go. Right. Oh, parried. Okay. Praise. Okay.
I must concentrate.
Can you attack? Not safely. Wait. Rin magic. Okay. She needs one more hit. I did say I was going to stop, and I keep doing it on him. But anyway, whatever. It's just muscle memory. Wait. Speechcraft praise. It worked. Again. Okay, arithmetic, target level, prime, cura. Nice.
Right.
I was going for a reduction in speed there. Shield needs to hit one more. You are done. I'm going to wait on your turn. Right, attack. Cool. And keep going with your praising. Okay.
Come then.
Ren speed. Yay, she's now hit her level.
I must concentrate.
Yeah, there's a chance that kills, unfortunately, so wait. Target level, prime, cura. I might need to get better cure for him.
Awaits.
I think I do need to get better cure for him. Okay. Huge. Amazing. That means I can do chakra at some point.
My turn.
Right. Attack. Okay. Wait. Wait. Praise. Okay. Agrius, wait. Ramza. Chakra. Okay. Wait. Oh. I'm actually rooting for us to get hit. Cura. Nice. Wait. 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 Praise. Nice. Okay, it worked.
Come on.
Again.
Come on.
Attack. That's fine.
Right.
I know it says it'll do 46, but we have seen it do 77 before, so that's why I'm being a little cautious, because I don't want it to end early. Praise. Hey, 2 46% in a row. If it looks like she's going to reach level 27, I have to stop. That's okay. Hey, that's a level up for Francis.
My turn.
Means we're getting very close to where we want to stop here. Wait. Wait. Praise. Nice, another one. Okay.
Come on.
He gets a turn. Nope. Okay.
It is time.
Yep. Background to here. Our arithmetician is so slow. She can do one more of those. Yeah. Okay. Cura. Okay.
Leave it to me.
That's fine. Wait.
Come then.
Wait. Okay. Attack. Okay.
Victory awaits.
Yeah, one more that hits, I should say. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. She's done.
Right.
I must concentrate.
One of these. Prime Cure. Or Cura, I should say. Right.
Onward.
And attacked.
Come on.
And hit. Nice.
Come on.
Victory awaits.
And going through everybody, just
I must
waiting.
concentrate.
Wait. Yes! Wonderful. Wait. Target level Prime Cura. Okay. Wait. 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 Chakra. I realized I should use Chakra first, because if it hits him again for one, I can use Chakra again, but if I hit it, and it hits me again, I would just heal up to full, so... Slightly more optimal to do it this way. Yeah, anyway, it didn't hit him for damage, but that's okay.
Right.
My turn.
Right, attack. Okay, that's fine, I can use Chakra. I'm not really worried about damaging it, I'm mostly just worried about, how I can get most XP that I can get out of this. Right. Wait. Wait.
I must concentrate.
And attack. Actually, I should use Chakra again. Okay, and then I should kill it. So that's fine. Now we're just killing it. With Ramza. Although you're also going to do one more... I guess I could do like a Fyra to it. Fyraga to it. There we go. Attack. Hey, his level increased. You can attack as well. You're the same level now. Okay. And mostly the same XP. You're a little bit ahead. You're a lot ahead. You're getting a kill. Nice. Victory is yours! Hey, Agrius had greatest contribution, which is incredible, because you'd assume it would be Francis or Ramza. But oh yeah, she was using Divine Ruination to just destroy people, so that's fine. And we now have 16,000 kill again.
Right.
That's good. Okay, you have 2,000 in here. I don't think you need any of it, but oh, you need Double Hand. That's it. Yeah, Double Hand's the main one for you. So now I'm going to take that off and equip Double Hand. Should greatly increase his weapon's attack power. I don't know by how much, but greatly, apparently. And then the rest of the points are just going to be as I find the swords, I'll put the points into it. That's fine. Agrius.
You require something.
You need some new knight abilities, I think. Let's grab equip swords, because that's one you definitely need. Well, you can't have equipped swords and equipped shields on at the same time anyway, so there's no point getting this or heavy armor, because equipped swords will be the only one we'd ever use, because a holy knight is obviously incredible. So then I guess at this point I'm just going to go through here and grab whatever we want. So like, rend weapon I think is definitely good, and then maybe a rend helm. Yeah. Cool. And then she's going to continue doing what she's doing for now. Francis, arithmetician. So we can now grab target elevation and multiple of 3. Okay, so we're pretty much as good as we can be. He can now have that as a secondary. When HP is restored, distributes any excess among all allies. I don't think we need that. Upon receiving damage, deals half damage in return and recover HP by the same amount. That's kind of interesting. So if somebody shoots him, he's going to deal half the damage back and then recover half the HP. So as long as he survives the hit, he's going to like take half damage at all times. right? So as long as he survives, he'll take half damage. Is that better than parry? I think so, actually, yeah. I think I'm going to take Soulbind. I don't know if it always activates, but it implies it does. But I don't know if it does. And then, yeah, we don't need the rest of these. I don't think that these are fine. Okay. Well, I guess I could grab Cup of Life anyway. If I'm going to switch him out the class. Yeah. That's fine. So this is him basically done in Arithmetician now. We've done it. So now, I'm thinking Summoner is good for him here. The other option is that you put him in something like... Oh, also, look at that. He's got 1,000 Squire points. Could just learn some of this. Actually, 1,000 is enough that you can maybe learn all of it. Not quite, but okay. Just thought that was curious that he had so many points. Yeah, we'll keep those ones, but I was just curious about that. Anyway. Yeah, so we can either put him in Summoner, which gives him the Summoner abilities plus all of his other magic abilities, or you put him in something like White Mage, and you just finish up the class, right? So what you would do in White Mage is you would try and get like the remaining abilities in here. Like Holy costs so much MP, but if you had that as a Arithmetician ability, then all of a sudden it becomes so much better. I think I might have him be White Mage for now, actually. I think I like that, yeah. I'm gonna be White Mage.
I can do this.
Also, while we're here, do you have any Black Mage abilities that we can get? No. But yeah, same thing with Black Mage. Like, you could do Flare, costs an absurd amount of MP, but it's going to end up doing a ton of damage to whatever you hit. So yeah, secondary is going to be Arithmetics. Cool. That's fine. Soulbound, instead of JP, we're going to go with Defense Boost, probably. Works really well, I guess, with Soulbound. If someone shoots him with an arrow, he does damage back. He's not going to die, and he heals a little bit. I think that would work quite well. Yeah, this, he's going to switch over to the Wizard's Clothing for the MP. Yeah, instead of Headband, which raises physical attack power, instead going to go for the Wizard's Hat, which raises magic attack power. And I guess you can keep the staff that does damage for now. That's okay. Let's save that. Let's save that over this. I'm never going to use that again. Yeah, there's zero reason for us to switch back into that class.
I am here.
And the speed that we have in this one, yeah, is better, so that's good. Thomasine. So Thomasine has got a ton of Time Mage stuff here. I don't actually know what we're going to do here. Swift Spell, I guess, is interesting, but... yeah, I don't know if that's what we want. I didn't check out Gravity. But, yeah, we're probably not going to be able to cast Meteor. Although the range is very high. But yeah, it just costs too much MP. Maybe grab Quick. And, I don't know, maybe Float. Float might be useful in certain circumstances. Let's grab it. Are we happy with where she's at? Secondary is Speechcraft. We're going to switch this because it doesn't need to be Speechcraft right now. It's going to be probably White Magics for right now. Yeah, it's going to make us very White Magic heavy, but that's okay. Magic Defense Boost. Then the rest of this is fine. Let's just save that as a class for you. There we go. Okay. Or as a combat set for you. Right, so she's now good to go.
You have my attention.
Matthew. So Matthew can now grab a few more places, basically. So what have we got? Soil or Wasteland, River Canal. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of water spots. We can do that. I think Tangle Mine, there's a lot of grass spots. Soil or Wasteland, Stone Outcropping or Ballast. Yeah. Wooden floor, carpet, coffer, stairs, wooden deck at one's feet. Yeah, okay. Let's grab that as well. So I've grabbed a lot that'll make him good in urban environments. Okay, and what's his secondary? Secondary still thief, which he's got pretty much everything in. Yeah. That's fine. And he's fine. And that's good. Okay.
What is it?
Do I need to buy anything else? I think I'm mostly fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to be mostly fine. Okay. Well, where is the next thing? So all the way up here. Let's at least move up there. Nope. You see, that's what I was meaning when I was talking earlier. You get these random fights and you wouldn't be able to just go, nope. You'd have to do them and you'd get even more XP by doing them. So, yeah. I'm going to move up here. I'm also just going to check in terms of... Yeah, we didn't get any new stratagems or anything. And Francis, what is it that you need for your last job? Oh, you need Orator to be level 5. Yeah, so outside of... I guess maybe next time we do leveling... I should put him in Orator and just, like, power level that. Like, next time we do leveling for him. That would make sense. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.